Good day, dear teacher. I'm going to talk about two sleeping disorders in my experience. Sleep disorders are somewhat frequent in all people. At some stage of their life, they have gone through some disorder of them, among which we can mention restless syndrome, narcolepsy, night terrors, obstructive sleep apnea, insomnia, and sleepwalking. Of which I could personally mention in my childhood experience. What I mentioned earlier, night terror, which caused me to wait at middle of the green screen or waking at brutally. Night terror is usually caused by nightmares. In the time of duration between several seconds to a few minutes. Normally, when the night terror develops, beside walking at abruptly and scare, there are also a state of inability to regain immobility of the body or certain habit of it. There is also an acceleration in the heart rate and therefore an exaggerated speed when breathing. Although it's true that nightmare can cause them, it should also be mentioned that nightmares are not night terrors. Signs: night terrors occur in the change phase of sleep. The professional mentions the change the change in the pace of sleep occurs slowly or generally smooth. But when this patient is taking place in the person is agitated, is caused a fright rated with fear, this is called night terror. A second sleep disorder that I had experienced and especially in adolescents was insomnia, which can be described as a difficult in falling asleep and even the waking up after a couple of hours after falling asleep. Insomnia today, in my opinion, it is very related to the habit of the person has developed in, at bedtime. For example, sleeping with the cell phone will distract the person instead of helping him or her fall asleep. It can also be caused by depression, anxiety, in certain cases for use of certain medications. Personally, the insomnia that I had presented that has been due to use of devices such as cell phones or portable computers. Often, not for novelty, but also academic development, conducting research in early hours in the morning and waking at early the next day, which produce a lower number of sleep accustoming to the brain to sleep for a certain time in the morning. Even when insomnia is considered something common today, you have to pay close attention to the symptoms and find a way to combat the disorders. Because even though they can only say that it's only about not being able to sleep, there is a chronic insomnia that must be medically treated, and this usually has side effects. It would recommend that you pay attention to the time spent sleeping and change from early childhood bad habits that cause insomnia. All so that as far as possible doesn't become chronic insomnia. Failing to get adequate sleep can skills such as reflex and performance, we could be detrimental to those around You if life of several people depend on your work. This is all for me. Thank you very much, teacher.